Hi, this is JT from Two Teds, and today I'm going to have a look at the Sega Naomi. Now, Sega Naomi is an awesome console. You could say it's based, well, it is based off the Sega Dreamcast console. There's a wide variety of awesome arcade games out there. I have a few systems here that I'd like to go through, and just to make sure they're all working. And let's do some mods while we're at it. So first thing is let's have a look at a little bit of a tear down of this console. Right. So this doesn't use a jammer standard. It actually uses a USB connection to send the inputs to the arcade machine. We've got an RS422 adapter here, so maybe we can get some debugging information by some sort of serial port hack. We've got the jumper switches up here. From what I know, we can change from 31 kilohertz, 15 kilohertz. There are some jumper settings for when you use NetBoot DIMM, so we'll check them out. We've got different power switches here. MIDI port. Now we've got our CN7 and CN6 Maple connections, which we can actually hook up Dreamcast controllers. This pin is a little bent here. VGA audio, fiber optic, so we can actually hook up two Naomi boards together over the fiber to play the same game on different cabinets. So we'll see how that works and try setting that up as well. Now our power, and I believe that is a 5-volt connection off the CN12. It says right there, 5-volt output. This is going to be really handy if we want to get 5 volts out of this system. So we're doing a Raspberry Pi / NetDIMM modification to the board. So the first thing I am going to do before I open it is actually record what I have in the serial number and its status, and I do this in a program called VG Collect. So we'll just switch over there. I've added this in already, so I've got a Sega Naomi section here. Sega. Should start saying Sega. This is what I've added in already. We don't have the consoles in here. Just gonna Alright, so I've added these in. There is no, in VG Collect, it looks like there's no Japan for the Naomi physical console. So what I've added here is the actual serial number of what I have. Oh, and the first one is the exact one I'm looking at the moment. What do you need to get this working? Well, you need some sort of I/O board, so I've got two here. First one, it's a classic I'm just going to change screens. Actually, I don't have any chat windows up as well, so if anyone's on here, I do not know. So let's get that fixed first. So sorry guys, I'm going to have a look at how this is all streaming. And I'll bring up, if all goes well, the YouTube chat as well. Come on, come on. So I've got the restream chat on this computer. The problem is oh, there you go. Alright, I can just view from there. Alright, back to the cams. So, input output board. Now this has power for our connection. The power over here. Apparently this isn't powerful enough to run the NetDim boards, and you get the GD-ROM that goes on top. Here's our interface that gets, I forget what they call it, but there's an actual standard for this USB connection that actually converts the signals back to an analog signal for JAMA. So that goes in there. We have audio and the JAMA connection there, and we also have the option that will convert it for the JAMA kick harness. So the kick harness is needed for games with 6-player buttons. So that's the first one. Let's see what else. Looks like these have been in shipping. Open them up. I want to reuse this, so I'm just going to go get a knife. Let's open up. can be sometimes more difficult consuming to find than what these work. And what have we got in here? Alright, we've got a revision A. Awesome. I'll hold that up to that camera. Right, so my connection is terrible over Wi-Fi in here. So I'm going to head out and get the Wi-Fi router and put it in here. Well, what have we got here? We've got 3 revision B boards and 1 revision A. We're going to jammer, so we'll test them out on the 15 kilohertz machine as well. But first, I want to look at this bad boy. First step, let's test this. So this has got a CR2032 battery in here. I usually like replacing these straight away as soon as I get them. Order them from Japan because you don't know how long the battery's been in there or if it's going to start rotting at all. So we should be able to click that up and replace that. I don't have any tools here at the moment, so I'll need to get back and we'll do our first test. See the status of this bad boy. Work. Let's try this. Now, this arcade machine doesn't have the audio hooked up yet, still a work in progress. Let's get rid of that light, I don't need that at the moment. It's kind of obstructing the view. Alright, that's a bit better. You can see what's going on. So this is why it's sort of consoleized already. Well, all we need to do is plug the VGA in. The good thing about the JVS standard cabinet is I already have my power supply here. like the audio in this crappy little portable speaker I have here. Just for testing so we can see what is going on. And it would be good to test them. Or if I could find the jammer harness in here. Just turn it on for now. Take a while to boot up. Some microphone action. So you might not be able to hear that. This Naomi console is so loud. Cool. This is working. But I have to get to the controls because, as you can see, how out of whack that is. Not at all. Have a look at this. Right, error. IO is not connected to Naomi board. Not happy, so let's do that now. Let's just connect one. Jammer harness. So we want to buy some, put that in the shopping list to buy some nicer high quality USB type B cables here. So we can put that in the IO board now. I'm assuming we'll have to reset it. So I just went into test mode. And we've got the jar. I'm going to turn this off. We've got the jammer harness here. So we're just going to plug in this revision B board. Turn it on. Now I'll wire this cabinet up. What have we got? Sound. Alright, you might not have been hearing as well because I haven't been speaking to the mic. Just make sure this is inserted properly. Get in. So what I've just done is I've opened up the control panel. Let's see if you can see this. How I've wired everything up. So I did it was I put everything to like a, what is this? So this is an RS15 connection. So my idea from doing this is I would have an RS15 switcher in there, so I could easily switch controls for this cabinet to, say, from jammer back to Sega Dreamcast control hack, back to any sort of control hack, because it just uses this simple connection. And I can easily just chop and change with male and female. So this was years and years ago when I came up with this idea, and there's probably better ways do it now, but so I just changed that. scale this properly. Just going to move this soldering iron out the way as well. Go back. I'm just going to press power switch 1, power switch 2, close the test run mode. So PS1 gets us into this menu, and that's how we control it. We can do a RAM test, JBS test, sound test, CRT, system assignments, coin, bookkeeping, backup data clear, the clock settings, run board test, game test mode, and we have Guilty Gear X version 1. Awesome. So I'm just going to run through this RAM test just to make sure everything is good with the board. This is going to take a while.